Let's turn to Britain now. The country's ugly truth has been laid bare. All those years of multiculturalism, all those decades of preaching secularism, but it's all coming crashing down. We told you about the recent stabbing in Southport. 3 children were killed in a holiday club. 8 others were left injured. It was a truly horrible crime. But do you know how some Britons responded to it? By attacking the Southport mosque. They damaged the building, they torched police vehicles and assaulted police officers. Protests were also held in other parts of the country. In London, things got violent. Clashes broke out near Downing Street. Protesters threw flares and beer cans at the Prime Minister's residence. Some of them also had a slogan, "Stop the boats." It's a reference to migrants crossing the English Channel. A popular right-wing chant. Take a look. So let's recap the past few days. The stabbing happened on Monday. A mosque was targeted on Tuesday and protesters chanted "Stop the boats" on Wednesday. I know what you're thinking. The knife man must have been a Muslim migrant. Except he wasn't. He is a 17-year-old born to Rwandan parents in Cardiff in the UK. So neither a migrant nor a Muslim.
A 17-year-old boy from Banks has been charged with the murders of Bibi, Elsie Dot and Alice. 10 counts of attempted murder and possession of a bladed article following the tragic incident in Southport on Monday, the 29th of July.
He appeared in court today. Normally his name would not be released to public because he is underage, 17 years old, but the judge made an exception in this case. So we can tell you the name of the knife man, Alex Ruda Kubana. He stabbed and killed 3 children in a holiday club. And what was Britain's first reaction? To blame Muslims and migrants. This is blatant Islamophobia. It's the definition of prejudice, and social media contributed to it. Many users spread lies about the attacker's identity. They claimed that he was Muslim. They claimed that he arrived on a boat in 2023. No evidence, no confirmation from the police, just casual hate mongering. And shame on these protesters too. You don't become Islamophobic overnight. Chances are you always were. This attack was just an opportunity to act on it, to attack and vandalize mosques. So these riots were not a sudden outburst. They reveal a deeper problem. I have some numbers for you. Let's look at the period from October to February. The UK recorded more than 2,000 anti-Muslim incidents, 2,000. The year before, this number was 600. So this is a 235% rise in 1 year. Some of it was triggered by the Israel-Hamas war. But like I said, Islamophobia does not happen overnight. It's the product of years of fear-mongering. And British politicians must take some of the blame. I'll give you an example. Nigel Farage leads the Reform UK party. His platform is anti-immigration. Listen to his statement on Tuesday.
I have to say there are 1 or 2 questions. Was this guy being monitored by the security services? Some reports say he was, others less sure. The police say it's a non-terror incident. I just wonder whether the truth is being withheld from us. I don't know the answer to that, but I think it is a fair and legitimate question.
That's the definition of dog whistling. He wonders whether the police are lying about the attacker. Well, such wonderings lead to violence. They fuel hate and divide communities, and it's not just Britain. We've seen this elsewhere in the West. Economy not performing, blame the migrants. Crime on the rise, blame the Muslims. Inflation out of control, divert attention by talking about immigration. This is Western politics in a nutshell. But nobody questions them. We are told that Western countries are secular by definition. Hate politics is only for Asia or Latin America. Well, think again. A diverse population has exposed these societies. Look at what happened in France. They wanted a black pop star to sing at the Olympics opening ceremony. Her name is Aya Nakamura. She was born in Mali, but she grew up in Paris, so she is a French singer. But some people couldn't stand it. Politicians and senators pushed back at the choice. They couldn't fathom the idea of a black French singer. This was always the reality of Western society. These latest instances have simply exposed them.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C.